What drew me initially to Clifford Chance was its skillfully synergised global network. I've always had an interest in international law and the nature of cross-border transactions, and I think Clifford Chance really embodies that. The 4 rotations that we have as graduates at the firm gives us an opportunity to try different areas of law. In my first week, I went to Perth for the boot camp training, which was led by lawyers across Perth and Sydney. In my second rotation, I went through litigation and dispute resolution, which also involved me travelling to Adelaide and doing kind of an amazing race-style treasure hunt across the city, and allow me to connect with my colleagues in the litigation team and also kind of see the vision for Clifford Chance's future and be a part of that. I had the opportunity actually to deal on a cross-border transaction for a restructuring deal for a client based in Germany. So we worked very closely with our Brussels and Munich office to make that transaction come to life. It also meant it had repercussions for jurisdictions from the Netherlands to Japan, so it really demonstrated Clifford Chance's ability to kind of synergise across practice groups and across borders as well. It was very cool, and I still talk to some of my colleagues in those offices today. I have been a core member of the firm's affinity network Accelerate, which is committed to pursuing gender parity. I had the privilege of bringing together a really fantastic event for International Women's Day this year in Sydney. The theme of that event was accelerating action and how to support women and girls into positions of leadership, decision making and business. As part of that event, we were privileged enough to host a panel of managing directors and CEOs of ASX listed companies. It was a privilege to moderate that session. I think the biggest part of that was sparking discussions amongst the audience about issues that affect women in the corporate world, and also empowering them to succeed. Clifford Chance didn't just give me a platform, it gave me a passport to possibility. From Sydney to London, Bangkok to Brussels, I've travelled across borders, across practice groups and across cultures. I've built, a big broad network of legal expertise, but more importantly, I've built networks with colleagues, mentors and friends all across the region who continue to shape the way that I think, work and lead.